It's the Dead Panda Podcast, and we talk about stuff such as stand-up comedy, improv comedy, and we ask people to share the feelings.
Be funny. Just be funny, because we're starting.
2, 1, funny. Okay.
I already started it 3 seconds ago. This is already a terrible start.
All right. It was nice having you, Will. Yeah, we aren't going to post this.
So, yeah, thank you for your time.
See you later. Anyway, is he frozen right now?
He's having some lag issues.
Okay. He's on the dial-up internet, I guess.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Is your dad downloading or streaming something right now?
I don't know. Normally it's fine. I mean, it's not like incredible. It's not like we have like the best internet fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I moved to another part of the house, honestly.
All right, let's adventure.
All right.
Yeah.
And while he's moving, welcome to the Dead Panda Podcast. I'm Michael, and with me is my beautiful, what's his name?
Nice room. Empire Strikes Back poster quality.
His name is Luke. I queued him up, but he was too busy watching Will. And our guest today is the very young, the very sensual, the very the very tasteful Will Contine.
All right.
This is making me nauseous.
Do this, but
He's taking us to where he watches adult films alone.
yeah, my deck.
Okay.
That's where I do it.
Yeah, might as well, like, let the whole world see.
All right.
There's something natural and primal about jizzing on the ground, you know?
Yeah.
How our ancestors did.
Well, I guess while we're waiting,
I don't know.
we live.
Should we take an ad break right now, or
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna use my fucking conversion table really quick.
All right, perfect. Wave. Oh yeah, he can't hear us. There you go. Yeah, but yeah, you look good. This is much better, actually, Will. It looks like everything's going very smoothly out here.
Yeah, I feel like $1,000,000 and you aren't glitching up as much, maybe.
It's only when he stops moving. Anyway, Will, what up, man? How you doing?
All right. Hey, is it working now?
5 minutes in.
Audio.
5 minutes
right,
in. Welcome to
awesome,
the Dead
cool.
Panda Podcast, Mr.
Thank
Will
you.
Contine.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's less creepy us talking to you over Skype than it would be for a couple of 30-year-old males to invite like a 16-year-old to their house.
Yeah, this way if we
is-
show you our wieners, it's not even like we'll get arrested for it, so.
Yeah. It's...
You might want to check on that.
No, I think Michael's right. I mean, yeah. It's like you're looking up porn, basically.
Yeah, like me and Luke were going to show each other our wieners anyways, and now you're just watching us do our thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If anything, it's me committing a crime, I think, in that situation.
Maybe. I think there's no crimes being committed, honestly. Yeah, it's all good. I'm definitely a fan of the Seinfeld shirts.
Oh, yeah. This was my dad's shirt. And then it got swapped in the laundry, and then I kind of just kept wearing it. So
Have you watched that show much or no?
yeah, I mean I like Curb a lot. Like I'm a huge fan of Curb.
Yeah.
And then I watch Seinfeld like fairly often, but there's certain like 90s sitcomisms of it that
Definitely.
I don't love as. I mean, the laugh track is just really tough for me, honestly.
He's born.
Yeah.
He's born post laugh track.
I can't think of really another show that I watch that has a laugh track though. So Seinfeld is good enough for me to not be a
Yeah.
problem with the laugh track.
Well, like I think it would still be funny without the laugh track. Like it doesn't need it. It's clever, but there are certain episodes where the entire plot would fall apart if they had cell phones. Like
Yeah.
that half their episodes wouldn't exist if for cell phones.
Yeah, the invention of the cell phone is kind of the biggest setback for writers everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, like watching old movies, or old, I guess most of them are not that old, but old for me, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wow. Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off would fall apart if they could just like call him and be like, oh, why are there like cars in the background?
Yeah.
I like how they did in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Like they're walking down the hallway in their apartment building, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot my cell phone," and he looks like 10 feet away. He's like, "I've gone too far," and then they go out. And so they nip that one in the bud. But what year were you born, Will?
2003.
2003. Okay.
Post
Yeah, I was in-
9/11.
Yeah.
In fact, you're living in your 9/11 right now. This is it. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's not incredible.
Yeah.
Somehow we still found a minority group to demonize from this, which we gave it the old American try there, which is good.
God bless America.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no illegitimate invasions that come from this, though. That would be kind of problematic.
But if there were going to be one, where would you want it to be?
I say
Norway, probably. Fuck those guys.
I don't know. They're going to find the cure, man.
Probably. I don't know. Who's working hardest? I mean, probably China right now is working hardest. Or at least there's so many people in China that you can kind of work moderately hard with a wide group of people.
That's like, yeah, you can cast a wide net of work.
Norway has like 4 doctors. And, so. But those 4 doctors from Norway, they're the true heroes here.
Any thoughts, Luke? Yeah.
No, I'm just like nodding.
So anyway, Will's an up-and-comer in the Reno stand-up scene. He's one of the new,
Excuse me, was an up-and-comer.
Was.
There's no Reno comedy scene right now.
That's true. Good point. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I keep holding on for hope.
It's tough because I felt like I was really getting into a rhythm of it and kind of ready to start doing some I mean, still not super high profile stuff, but some higher profile stuff. And now it's like, I mean, but I'm on the Dead Panda podcast, so I'm kind of made.
And you were booked for a show, I thought, maybe.
I was booked for the April one, so.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's moved back indefinitely. But you're still on it whenever it happens.
Well, is it the 3rd Thursday of April already? Has that passed?
I think that was yesterday, yeah.
Dang, because I was thinking if we saw a rapid shift, if we got the cure suddenly, maybe.
Nah.
But no.
Time is irrelevant anymore.
Yeah, it's like, what day is it anyway? Like, doesn't matter. It's like,
And what's up with the fingernail polish?
Oh, I was bored.
Yeah, Michael was too. Obvious.
Yeah, and I was like, I like blue, so why not?
Yeah.
My friends aren't here to make fun of me, so.
So which one of the hookers did your dad kill that you stole that from?
Um, is Lana a stripper name? Because that's her name.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. She's still pushing me to put the glitter on over it, but I don't think I'm ready for that stage in my awakening. So we'll see down the road.
Now, after you apply that, do you have to put like some kind of clear sealant? Or I don't know how this works.
Can we just talk about stages of awakening instead for a minute?
Okay.
Like which
Okay,
stage
so
would
there's plain nails. Okay, that's straight mode, and I'm in the maybe gay mode.
That's
But
a good one.
this may or may not be my final form. We'll see.
So
At what point do you realize like fully like when you're gay or straight? Like is it a certain age or I mean, is it different for every person?
Yeah, I think it's definitely different for
Michael,
every
when
person.
did you know?
Yeah, it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm still at the stage where I just want to compare my wiener to others and like not let it be weird, but like see the similarities and not really the differences.
Yeah, that's one thing I always wonder. Like, what if like something is like really weird about my dick and I don't even know because I'm like not looking at other people's.
Exactly. I'm still trying to get a glimpse of my dad's wiener. I bet that thing's a monster. If it keeps growing your whole life, he's probably got at least like a 13-incher right now.
It keeps growing your whole life?
Yeah. And you just gotta keep pulling on it. It'll stretch it out.
I'm gonna choose to believe that that's true.
It's actually just your nose and your ears keep growing. Those are the only two things.
Fuck!
Well,
yeah, I know.
Your foreskin can
Your
grow
dick
back,
actually shrinks.
No!
Like, mine was bigger when I was 12, quite honestly.
No, you were born with a big dick. You just like caught up to it.
Okay, maybe that's it.
You just have to grow into the
Yeah, like I've had the same shoe size since I was about 12 too, so.
So
I don't know what I stopped having to. I think like 14 was the age I stopped. I think at age 13 there was like a month-long period where I had to get new shoes like 3 times because my feet were just like. But then now I'm pretty solidly in like 10.5 to 11. So.
Nice. What's
so
that shoe
ladies,
you wearing,
hit me up.
Wearing women's sixes right now.
Speaking of ladies, Will, I noticed that you have a type ever since we've hung out. You like them older and more African American than you. Can you tell us what led you to that?
I think what first led me to it is my deep hatred of all white women.
What did white women do to you?
What didn't white women do to me? I'll tell you. Love me, go out with me, have sex with me. So, you know.
I mean, but there is your mom, so.
Nice.
Yeah, quality.
Oh man, I like that a lot. You could keep that premise actually, like.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm joking partially, but like, worst demographic is probably white women. Like, I don't know. Not to make generalizations, but like, I hate white women, all of them.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't really know what I think. If I'm being real, I think like I've just always been like a fan of like curly hair. So like I feel like it kind of led me in that direction. But I don't know.
Well, then,
but not like curly haired gingers or anything. Doesn't do it for you.
Be fine with that, Miss Frizzle. Like, come on.
What about? Are you more of an Oprah or more of a Michelle Obama? Or a Beyonce? In fact, Michelle Obama, Oprah, Beyonce. Fuck one, marry one, kill one.
I would, I think I would fuck Michelle Obama, because then I get to cuck Obama, which is kind of like the ultimate boss move. Like to cuck, like, America's first black president. Just like, this is for all the Middle Eastern civilians.
We remember the drone strikes.
And then, I don't want Jay-Z mad at me, honestly. So, well, I guess either way, Jay-Z's mad at me in this situation.
Jay-Z's gonna have two problems after you
Yeah.
fuck Beyonce.
Well, he's got skinny legs. You can outrun him. I'm calling out Jay-Z right now. You're old and you're slow. Come at me.
Yeah. Fuck off, Jay-Z. You have skinny legs. So I'd probably marry Beyonce and kill Oprah in this situation. Oprah, I don't know. I have some problems with Oprah, I'm gonna be honest. Fuck off, Dad. He just took a picture of me.
Oh, I wish my dad liked me.
I don't know if you do.
No. I just want to have a catch with him or something. Like maybe he could teach me how to tie a fishing knot or No, I'm just kidding. My dad actually was. Yeah, he did teach me all those things. So I don't know why I'm throwing him under the
Okay.
bus right now.
Yeah. I played catch with my dad earlier today. So anybody watching or listening who has bad fathers, suck it, bitch.
Hey, so tell us how you started doing comedy.
Oh, so I was at the Coffee and Comics open mic, and I just went, and I was just kind of watching, and then Bobby was like, anybody else who wants to do it, come write your name down. And I was like, sure, I'll try it out. And I've been into stand-up comedy for a while, so I had thought of stuff, but I hadn't really fleshed anything out. So it was kind of rough, and I think I went a little bit over time. But yeah, it had like some good bits, and I was like, I guess I'll keep doing this.
Shit, that cucking Obama premise, like that shows something, like there's something to that, man. Like,
Definitely. I don't know. I've been getting some pressure from people to be like mostly my parents, because they're the ones I'm in quarantine with, but like to be like, oh, you should be like writing and doing stuff now. And it's like tough to do, just because it's like, I don't know, when I write stuff, it's about my experiences in life, and it's like there's not a lot of that going on. So I've thought of some stuff, but yeah, I don't really know. But yeah, that's like the first good bit I feel like I've had all quarantine, so 2 thumbs up.
Write it down.
Let's open up the Google Doc right now.
What are you doing, like school and stuff?
Yeah, it's all on Zoom. And yeah, it's not super fun. It was kind of cool at first because you're like, oh, I don't have to do any work. But then they're like, you still have to do work. So yeah, I don't know what my school is doing, which is not what Washoe County has been doing really. Or they've been like, nothing has changed. We're just gonna try and treat this like nothing is happening, which is not an approach I've been a fan of generally, because it's like, this is like, nobody signed up to take online school, first of all, and also it's not like a real online course. It's just like, we're in crisis mode and we don't know what to do. So I don't know. We're done in like 3 weeks, so there's not too much left really. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to have like a sleepover with somebody, or have some summer, like maybe go wheel boarding or play hopscotch.
That's what kids
Uh,
do nowadays.
I'm a killer on the hopscotch courts. I gotta say, scourge of the playground.
We
So
It looked like a double dutcher to me. That's where he gets all the African American girls playing double dutch.
There, they're legit no black girls at my school. It's kind of whack. Yeah.
Now is your school expensive? I know it's for like quote gifted.
No, but it's
kids,
just
right?
you have to like take a lot of tests and stuff to get it. It's actually free, but you have to take a lot of tests and stuff to get in. So like generally like it's filtering into the upper middle class because like the parents have to be pretty involved, which is just a lot easier to do if you're like wealthy enough to have like one parent stay at home. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I mean, and there's only 150 students, so it was a good arrangement. I feel like at first, but it's kind of declined in my time there.
All right. Well, did you get a stimulus check from the president?
I think my mom got $500 for me because
Nice.
I'm like a dependent.
Do you
But
get
no.
a cut of that?
I mean, from the room and board that is given to me for free.
Well,
yes.
I mean, aren't you kind of owed that since you didn't really ask to be born? So like,
I fully agree with that. Whenever my parents are mad at me for anything, I just like to yell at them. I didn't ask to be born. 'Cause it's like, this is your fault.
yeah, you're the one that wanted this.
Yeah.
They're like, you're adopted. Well, you're like, shit. Thank you.
Then me and them didn't want this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Sure.
That got dark.
I mean, yeah, but like, I frankly have a lot of sympathy to that argument. Like, jokes aside, like I feel like I just don't love the idea of people being like, your life is kind of under the ownership of like other people. And it's like, just in terms of like right to life or right to die stuff. Just like anybody should be able to kill themselves anytime they want. Fuck, sorry.
Yeah.
Put that one in the dock too, because
Well, it's like if we always euthanize animals, like why can't we do that for humans?
Yeah,
like
for-
we should have more
100%.
rights than animals.
Yeah.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
got a
I-
cancerous grandma, you should be able to be like, "Oh, yeller her in the backyard."
Take
Yeah,
her out
definitely.
back.
Yeah, just like, I loved you, Grandma. Thank you for all of those cards. I'll be missing
Thank
your
you for
checks
the
for
pies,
$12. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I would try that to my grandma, but she would live, and then she would make me go buy her a case of beer.
Oh.
My grandma's like 97 in a nursing home and doesn't quite understand what's going on right now. Like, because the entire nursing home is all friggin' locked up and all the nurses are wearing like masks and stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's not funny. That's just kind of depressing. And like, my parents can't even go visit her. And, but they can still call.
Yeah, it's rough. Like like everything is just on lockdown, so it's really fucking weird to like just do anything. Like going to like I just went to the grocery store earlier today, and it's just like everybody's kind of just wary of everybody else.
I don't know. I went to grocery outlet bargain markets, which is kind of a low end establishment. Like there were 30 people there, and like me and one other person were wearing masks. Like people there did not give a fuck whatsoever. But then there are high end places like Safeway where they won't allow outside bags in, and you gotta wear a mask, and they're like wiping down all the carts and shit and disinfecting stuff. And it's like,
Yeah, I was at Save Mart, and they like they did not have a mask rule because there were people in there without masks, but they were like wiping down like the card scanners and stuff like that
they
after
have
every
them
person.
coated in plastic
Yeah.
wrap and stuff. But yeah, grocery outlets, all they really did, they had little stickers on the ground. Oh, stay 6 feet back. That was pretty much it.
I almost beat up an old man in Home Depot the other. I've been having crazy anxiety because I was just standing there waiting, staying 6 feet apart from people, and I finally held out to my arm to this guy. I was like, "Hey, you stay back there until I'm done." Fuck. And so he did, and I felt awful about it because normally I don't care. I prefer to be touching people.
Why were you in Home Depot?
Oh, I was looking for like some stuff around the house. You know, we're gonna touch up the baseboards, get some paint brushes. We're gonna touch up some paint spots. Like when we were moving stuff around, we scuffed up the walls a bit with furniture and just little things. And I was looking for a Mexican.
Like what? Any Mexican?
A hard-working Mexican, not one of those thieves and rapists that cross the border, you know.
Yeah, where's that wall at, Donald Trump?
Yeah. Well, I think just yesterday he gave like $538 million to some contractor to like do 17 miles of it. Like during a crisis, that's what we need to spend money on. You know?
How are we gonna keep Coronas out of here? I'm trying not to catch Coringus, man. Get out of here.
It's not a problem.
Corona beer stock has like totally dropped. Like their sales are tanking. Nobody's buying Corona beer anymore.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, Americans are that fucking stupid. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're owned by Modelo Corporation, so like as long as Modelo hangs on there,
That'll be fine, yeah.
I prefer that Modelo Special Dark Edition. It's got notes of chocolate in it. It's quite filling.
Yeah, I mean, the same sort of thing happened in 2001. Like, it was the dog food company Osama Snacks. Like, yeah, just the dog owners weren't buying those anymore for their dogs.
Really crashed and burned.
Yeah, exactly.
Rest in peace to everybody who lost their lives on 9/11. Never forget.
Never forget.
First time I ever actually masturbated was September 10th, so I'll never forget.
God was telling you something there.
We were both masturbating long before you were born, Will. Just so you know. Fun fact.
I'm pretty sure I read something that says babies can actually like masturbate to some level in the womb.
No, they can't finish. They could probably just play with their wiener.
They can't finish, but they mess around with it. You know, they.
Okay.
Who could blame them? I still, still mess around with mine every day.
100%.
Yeah, like, I mean, the penis is fun. Like, imagine if we had boobies to play with too. Like, men would just be in our rooms all day, like twisting our nipples and jerking off.
Hey, what stage of awakening is it playing with yourself in the womb, would you say?
That's like you've just ascended beyond.
You're the Buddha.
Everything else. Yeah. Yeah, you're the Buddha.
You're the Buddha of masturbating.
I'm gonna get a shirt that says that because I will gladly take that title.
Buddha.
Episode title: Buddha of masturbating. All on paper.
All right,
okay.
I'm down. Yeah.
Okay. People will think it's you, Will.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, Buddha of masturbating. Will Contine is on this one."
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
You excited for summer vacation? Wait. Don't answer anything. Don't even think. Don't even blink. Well, okay, you can blink. But what do you think now for an ad break, Mr. Westburge?
Sounds good. I'm gonna take off my headphones for 1 second.
All right.
And then we'll come right back.
Yeah, can I grab a coat real quick?
Yeah,
Go
for it.
ahead.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
Hey, you little bing bongs. This one's Michael here. We don't actually have a video ad right now. We were going to make one earlier this week, but lethargy with a whole corungus. So I hope you're enjoying the episode, and please continue to enjoy, and we're coming back to you right now.
Rated, you know.
And
Yes.
welcome back. Thank you to our sponsor. Our single
Yes, sir.
sponsor.
Your sponsor was drinking a water and a alcoholic beverage. It looks like
It is a ginger ale.
Cock and Bull.
100%. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know why they would name their ginger ale that.
Who bought that? Your dad or your mom? Or...
No, I love this stuff. This is like my favorite
Okay.
drink.
We're and this is not a joke. We like ginger ale in this house too, but we're more of that Diet Canada Dry ginger ale.
God. Don't even speak to me with that. Get out of here.
I'm more of the stevia flavored ginger ale.
Look, if I'm gonna
It's
be
actually
honest, I'm like a Schweppes guy. Like I want to just get.
God. You think you know a guy, and then they tell you they like Canada Dry and Schweppes ginger ale. As I am a connoisseur of ginger ale.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Okay,
fancy.
so-
All right.
Yeah, come on, man. Don't come in here with that little bit of ginger, sugar. Get out of here.
He's right.
I like my ginger ale has to taste like shit,
You're
or
right.
it's not good.
well, at a certain point it becomes ginger beer, though, right? Ginger beer seems like a stronger version of ginger ale.
I think that's the division.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have been like drinking a lot more ginger ale recently, just because it's like, I don't know, you lock on to random things, especially in quarantine, and like, yeah, I've always it's like very strong ginger taste, so not sponsored by Cock and Bull. I don't know what the sponsor is actually, so maybe sponsored by Cock and Bull.
It's actually Dick and Butt tonic water.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dick and Butt tonic water.
Thank you, Dick and Butt. Yeah, they called it that because it's a really catchy name that the teenagers will buy.
Yes, it's marketing
like
to the
Cock-
youth.
Exactly. And once you get them in youth, they're hooked for life.
Yeah. That tonic water is addictive.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you something.
Mhm.
What do you think of like what's your experience with the Reno comedy scene been like? Have you liked it? Has there been like what do you tell me your thoughts and feelings on it?
I mean, it's been pretty good. People have been like pretty welcoming, which is dope. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a ton to compare it to, of course, because I've never done comedy anywhere else. But yeah, like it would be nice if there were, like, it feels like there's kind of the smaller open mic stuff, and then there's some like shows, like obviously you guys do stuff, but there's not like a place to go for like mid-level comedy. I mean, there's the Reno Improv, but I feel like if more people knew about that, it would be a little better. But there's not like kind of a mid-level spot.
I mean, you could always hit up. I mean, not that Michael and I recommend this, but you know what? At least for a while, it might be good to go to Reno Tahoe, and maybe, yeah. I would say it's good experience. Just do it for like 6 months or a year. Go there regularly. And
Yeah,
try it
I'll
out.
probably. I mean, I had been planning to kind of talk to them a little bit, but then this kind of
Yeah.
put a monkey wrench into all of my plans. So.
Everyone does their time there, and yeah, It's worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely a good experience to do like
Mhm.
shows back to back, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday kind of things, and like.
I know it's rough because I was about to hit like the first stretch of time where I would be doing comedy without like other commitments, and then now, at least for the beginning of my summer break, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So
Yeah, how is it being stuck with your parents?
I mean, it's not as bad as it probably could be. I mean, my mom is still going to work.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I mean, and like my parents are divorced, so the nice thing is I can I don't have to be with my mom all the time and my dad all the time. It's like I do get breaks from both of them, but it's not ideal for sure.
Well, I mean, this is one situation where divorce is a good thing, honestly.
I would say I'm pretty pro divorce on it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was rough at first, like, but now it's like pretty fine, and it is like it's good honestly to have like breaks, even not during quarantine, but to just have breaks from each parent, because like my parents have very different like styles of doing stuff. So my dad is like very relaxed and not like he'll get on me for certain things, but like not that much. And then my mom is like a little bit more strict, but like I would never have any work done if I was only at my dad's. So you get that balance, which is good.
So who abused who in the relationship, or do you know?
They both abused him.
Yes.
So, I want to kind of not to. This way, we don't alienate your parents. We can steer the conversation. Where do you want? What would you like to do with your any comedy aspirations? Where would you like to see yourself?
I mean, honestly, being like a famous comedian who can like tour around the world would be like totally incredible. But like, honestly, like my peak dream right now is like I would want to be able to make a living doing comedy, which is like I feel like just kind of. I mean, and I don't even know honestly how realistic of a dream that is, just because like it's kind of a tough thing to do. But if I could be anywhere in life, it would probably be doing that.
Nice.
I feel you. And look, I have a similar goal right now, though. With everything going on, it's to shift gears and just start a Let's Play channel with Luke, where we just do a Minecraft Let's Play, and just see where we go from there, where we play Minecraft together. I've never played it, so.
I haven't. I tried it on a tablet for 15 seconds, and I was like, okay, I get it, but didn't appeal to me. I play with Legos. I'm old school. Yeah.
Then you're fired.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll find a new Let's Play partner then.
Maybe my wife or Will.
My wife.
My wife. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of Borat impressions lately around our house.
Yeah, I do like speech and debate, and there's a speech event called Duos where you essentially it's like doing a like 10-minute sketch essentially, and my friend Henry and we were gonna do like an abridged version of Borat for that at our next debate tournament, and then it got canceled. So yeah, kind of sad.
Gotten all that debate snatch, you know.
That's where I met my girlfriend. So
yeah. Shout out to Will's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Savannah, if you're watching this.
Are you guys Skyping, or how are you staying connected?
I mean, we're texting. It's kind of tough.
You're following each other's TikTok channels.
No, she won't tell me her TikTok actually. I mean, I haven't asked in a while, but.
I
That's a red flag.
That's
Will.
that's a bit of an issue. Why should keep it secrets, huh?
I don't know. TikTok, I don't know. Because TikTok is this weird thing for us youth. Because everybody kind of is on it, but it's like it's an embarrassment to like be active on TikTok.
Okay.
Because I mean, TikTok is on it. It's like it's such a fucked app, honestly. It's like half of TikTok is like people making shitty memes, and the other half is like underage porn.
Yeah, and you can follow Will at TikTok at the
My username is Jotaro Kujo, which is, I don't know if that's a reference you guys would get, but it's Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but then I put in Jaw, like XXX Tentacion. And anybody born in this century would probably get it, but...
Look, I know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure from Capcom fighting games, and I thought that Tentacion's name was Temptation for a long time.
Oh, it's not X-Temptation? Okay.
No. No.
Doesn't matter. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to finish what he started.
I'm more... Okay.
I will finish what Jaw started. I will continue beating women.
Yeah, he was kind of a piece of
shit.
Allegedly, he was a real piece of shit.
You know who Ja Rule is? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever listened to like a Ja Rule song in its entirety, but I like know who he is.
He was like the R&B.
My lady. Everybody we be living it up. Yeah. Oh, and you probably know him from like the Fire Festival thing on Netflix. That was him, right?
I did not watch that. I didn't know Ja Rule was part of that.
I think that was him, right? Have you seen it, Michael?
No, I haven't.
Okay, yeah, it was fascinating, just to see Fire Festival go down in flames. It was like a car crash in slow motion. But
I always hear about, like, there's a new Netflix documentary like every 2 months. Yeah. And I'm always like, oh, that sounds interesting. I'll watch that. And then I like never end up watching them.
We watched Tiger King together.
Was it good? Would you recommend?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It was good, wholesome fun.
I just want to see the sex tape, man, with the tigers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that reference. No. Do they fuck? Is that what Tiger King is? Do they fuck the tigers?
Sure. Yeah, it's all blurred out and pixelated, but yeah.
Okay, well, I'm definitely watching it now.
Yeah. In the rating system, they say animal abuse, but you know what it is, really. Tiger fucking.
Well, I know because everybody didn't the woman like kill her husband? That's like the allegation.
Allegedly. Yeah, she probably did. It's very suspicious, all of it. Like,
OJ came out and he was like, she definitely killed her husband.
Yeah, he knows a killer.
Like he would know.
He's like, I see the face of a killer every time I look in the mirror. I know one when I see one. I'd kiss OJ.
OJ's on Twitter now.
Yeah. He had a picture of himself wearing a mask and stuff. Because he knows a killer when he sees one, yeah.
God.
Take a look here. The real OJ 32. Let's see. Hello, Twitter world. It's yours truly. If you didn't see it here, I didn't say it. Wasn't me. And he's on TikTok, too. So, cool.
Oh my God. OJ is on TikTok?
So you can follow Will on TikTok at OJ Simpson.
Yeah, follow me on TikTok at the real OJ32. If you didn't see it here, I didn't say it.
Mine is at Justice for Nicole Brown.
And mine is at Kato Caitlin. So we all know OJ references.
Judgito.
The glove didn't fit.
Yeah.
So, what do we got as far as snake oil stuff? What do you want to do with that, Luke?
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, I was thinking maybe we could come up with a bit based off of whatever word is shown. So I don't know if you want to be first, Will, or if you want to be first, Michael.
I'll let our guest pick.
Michael, go first because I'm not familiar with this game.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, basically it's gonna be like, you get a word and then you have to come up with some kind of bet, or maybe you already have a bet about it, but bottle, Michael. Bottle.
Oh, okay, bottle. So, like every New Year, I used to spend it with my whole family, right? And God, I didn't get to send it to this year. My brother was sending me pictures of his kids, all saying Happy New Year and everything. So I sent him a picture of my dick back, and it's not bad. It's like that way they can see what they're in store for in the future. I'm just glad that they didn't see that there was a bottle in my ass at the end of it.
All right. Good job.
That was weird as hell. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Your word, Will, is spit.
So, Michael and I were spit roasting this girl. No, I won't tell that one because in case the cops are watching this.
Look, he's 16 now. All right, that's age of consent. Like, we're not involved. We were sharing a mutual partner that was 18, bridging the gap, literally between us.
Yes, literally bridging the gap.
Yes, I'm 2 for 2, Luke. Keep them coming, man.
Nice.
They call that the Winnemucca handshake.
They call it the Humboldt finger trap.
All right. I'll try one.
All right, let's go.
My word is bucket. And here I am just staring at the camera.
That's where me and Will put that girl when we were done with her, in a bucket.
Yeah, I don't have a bucket list. I have a fuck it list where I'm like, fuck it, I'm not doing this. There we go. Fuck it. You want more, Michael?
Let's roast Luke in the comments for everybody. Everybody who's got a good Luke roast, let him have it. It was Easter this Sunday, and how we celebrated was watching Luke choke on a Cadbury cream egg. So that was fun.
I had it, all the white juices running down my face, all that white cream.
Well, that was fun. Someday we're gonna get improv to work on this fucking show.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, what's it called when you do stand-up like this? They call it, like, stand-up without a net. We had talked about this, but it was, I don't know. I feel like it's easier when you're locked in on the stage and the pressure's really on.
It's easier. Go ahead, Will.
I think the word for that is bad stand-up.
No, I think it's a kind of a cool thing because like the crowd is immediately they're sympathetic for you, so they're like they want to see what kind of thing you can come up with, even if it is crap.
Yeah. Well, you get this fight or flight response, and your mind like works a lot quicker. Like I've never felt like so fucking alive and sharp on stage as when I did that. Like it went really well for everyone. But unfortunately, we aren't doing shows anymore, so it'll be a while before we do. It's set list comedy. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys want to do an improv scene now? I kind of have the itch for it.
Should I pick a card?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay,
Let's see if I could use the skills from Miss Martin's improv class.
Shout out to Diana.
Hi, I am political philosopher John Locke.
John, you left your lights on in the parking lot.
Social contract.
John, you can't use that as an excuse for your anti-environmentalism. You keep bringing this up that like, oh, social contract, don't have to turn my lights off. I can let my car run, but you don't think about how it's affecting the people around you.
You're simply advocating here for the state of nature, which I am patently against.
I'm a wild deer. Fuck you.
I'm John Locke, and I'm gonna murder that deer.
John, no, wait, you don't have a license. You have to follow the laws. What? Oh God, John, no, don't do it. Oh God.
What is oh!
John, we have to hide this fucking body. They're gonna come for us, man. We got to get rid of this fucking thing. I'm not
I'm
going
the
down
ghost
for
of a
this.
deer. Fuck you.
And now we got a ghost to deal with, John. You see what you've done?
Ghost deer.
I was not aware that animals had souls, and I did not think they could become ghosts. So,
Well, now we have two problems. We need to do an exorcism, and we need to get rid of the body. This is the last time I'm sticking my neck out for you, John Locke.
Nay.
I think it might be a horse. Given
Nay.
this... Oh, he's saying no. I understand now. My whole worldview is being toppled by this hyper-intelligent ghost deer.
Yay.
You've really changed, John Locke. I can see that your character has come around into such a way where you've grown and you've learned your lesson. I'll gladly help you. I'll stand with you. You've won me over.
That's all I ever wanted to hear you say.
Ghost deer stands with John Locke.
And then they kiss. And that's the scene.
All right. Hashtag I stand with ghost deer.
Sounds good.
I'm glad I have a place to try out my very narrow John Locke comedy.
I only know John Locke from Lost, honestly.
John Locke was on Lost?
Well, there was a character called John Locke.
There's
sort
a
of
John
named
Locke.
after John Locke.
But he was kind of a bad boy, so they called him Johnny Locke, and he'd lock it down.
Hmm.
And anytime anybody would start arguing, Johnny
Lost
Locke
fucking ended in like 2004 or something. Jesus.
Yeah, every time I hear about Lost, it just sounds bad.
Like it was
so
good
well.
until you realized that they had no fucking plan. It was just so convoluted. Because it's like every episode they raised like 80 questions and answer none of them. And yeah.
Yeah, it was continuing escalation without any payoff. Yeah.
It was good for a while, but then yeah.
Yeah, that like early 2000s was kind of like a weird time for movies and TV. Because like now I think TV especially is like better than it's ever been.
Well, that's because there's less stringent like policies on smaller production companies that have their own networks. Like networks, they don't have to follow the same standards as like the major networks like CBS or NBC, so they can put out like Breaking Bads and like Sons of Anarchy. They can get away with more avant-garde programming, like a long-form storytelling, and people are like, "Oh, this is good." And like, yeah.
Well, and like their budgets have gone way up, and I think Sopranos probably started like the early 2000s, like high-quality dramas on TV.
Well, yeah, HBO could get away with that forever. Like it's only recently that smaller networks could do like make the risk of the higher budgets and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like this sitcom is kind of dead at this point, which good riddance, honestly. I like
it's still like Blackish or whatever.
Like is Modern Family still on?
No, that just went off the air recently, I think. And
then of course like Big Bang Theory, which is just like dog shit. I can't think of like a good. I mean, if you want to consider Curb Your Enthusiasm a sitcom, which I guess it is, I would. Yeah. That's like. Yeah, but. It's kind of sad, honestly. Like, I wish there were, because I don't think it's a totally like empty genre, but
the multicam single set kind of laugh track comedy is definitely dead. But I still think that there is a spot for the single cam, multiple location storytelling of a sitcom, like Community, or even like fucking what's it called, Modern Family even had a spot. I would say I thought that show sucked, but I would say that that's the way that sitcoms are going to go. Kind of Scrubs was an early one that started that, if I remember right.
I've been watching Scrubs a bunch in quarantine.
Love it.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, and
have you watched it before this, or?
I had watched, like, I've never watched it like all the way through. But like my dad liked it a lot, so I had watched it with him when I was younger. But now I'm kind of going through it, and I don't know. I think a lot of times, writers on sitcoms like don't really know how to write women. And I think like that can happen in Scrubs, but like Elliot Reed is just like a really annoying character to me. But other than that, I like love the show.
That's what happened to Britta in Community, and then they
100%. Yeah,
they leaned into that instead. They're like, okay, let's just go with it.
Yeah,
Britta's the worst.
Yeah, Community. I've been rewatching that too because I've just been watching all these random shows in quarantine, and it's a very inconsistent show. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I feel because Chevy Chase is just not amazing on it.
Well, he's not acting. That's just Chevy being Chevy.
Yeah, he's just like an asshole. And then the mate Jeff is like kind of funny, but. If they just made a Troy and Abed show, like I would watch that all day long.
And just
yeah,
have
they're definitely
Annie
the best
there.
two characters.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But like the best episodes of that show are like some of the best TV I've ever seen. But the worst episodes are pretty bad.
Oh yeah, early season 4. Yeah,
Both surrogacy.
Yeah, I felt surrogacy. Yeah. Let me ask you one more thing.
All right,
let's go. As we're wrapping these things up. What
kind of pizza do you like?
What kind of pizza do you like? And what's been your biggest comedy accomplishment so far?
Well,
first the pizza.
Pepperoni is kind of my go-to. Like I'm just a classic guy.
From where? Like Domino's Pizza, Blind Onion?
I like Blind Onion is good. I like Smiling with Hope pizza.
Where's that?
It's I'm bad at describing locations. It's right next to my house. Michael drove me here once. It's like right next to there.
Sounds like a fucking charity or something.
Well, they like they do work to like employ people with disabilities.
Oh, okay. So it's like the Goodwill.
Pizza, I guess. But it's run by this guy from, I think, New York or maybe New Jersey, but he makes like really good New York style pizza. So then I like that a lot. Yeah, but there's like some solid pizza places in Reno. JJ's is pretty good. I like them. They're not like breaking the mold really, but it's some good like classic style pizza.
I like Blaze Pizza in Southtown. They make it in brick ovens, and they have great vegan options.
Are you vegan?
Lately, I have been. Yeah, I'm a baby vegan.
Roast Michael in the comments for being vegan.
Hey, look, man, vegans are the new black people. All right, I would like to be. Bring it on, like you guys, like
Wait. Just back it up. What do you mean by vegans are the new black people?
Look, they're the easy target for everybody now. Like it's so like everybody used to pile on the difference between black people and white people. Now it's like, oh, I went out on a date with a vegan, or I have to hang out with a vegan. Like every first open micer I ever see has a vegan joke, and they all are hot garbage.
Is it true what they say? Are their cocks tiny?
I mean, mine shrank after I went vegan for like 4 months.
Yeah, I lost a couple inches, but I had an excess of inches.
So, like, it was a good thing for Michael.
Mm-hmm. You, like, slid back down to, like, the average range?
Yeah. Now, now I'm slightly below average, which is perfect because my fiance has a shallow cervix, so it's perfect.
It's the kiddie pool of vaginas.
Exactly, yeah. Now we're not trying to get hurt. We're not trying to drown, all right? So.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't have much time left, so plug anything you want.
question.
And what's your biggest comedy accomplishment? What's your
Probably like getting on your show. Like that's pretty sick. Like you were like, we'll give you $5 in free pizza. So I was like, wow, this is like big time stuff.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been doing open mics for a couple of months now. So like, that was cool.
Yeah, usually it takes people a lot longer for me to want to put them on the show. So yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're a promising up and comer, I will say that.
You got anything you want to plug? Instagram, Twitters?
You can follow me on Instagram at aka_Will_. And I'm starting a YouTube channel.
What are your plans with that?
Just kind of like comedy stuff. I don't know, like I'm kind of gonna let it evolve into kind of fall into what I want to do, but I'll probably be filming and posting the first video for that tomorrow.
Fuck yeah, we'll check it out.
You like Minecraft or?
I don't think I'm gonna be doing Let's Plays, and it's getting really windy out here. So yeah. Oh, Jotaro Kujo, my my TikTok. Follow that if you want, if you can spell it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully quarantine is going well for you.
You too, man. Stay safe.
Stuck with Michael, so you know.
All right. Stay sweet.